got me interested in the sport was watching my brother. Actually, we both started a little late for growing up in Canada. Usually kids start when they're about 4 or 5, they're on the skates, but we started about, I think I was 8 when I started, but I just remember going out every Sunday and watching them and wanting to do the same, but I wanted to be in net, and I remember always wanting to be a goalie, never wanted to be a player. I think one of the reasons why I wanted to become a goalie was, I mentioned going out and seeing Jay, and being the younger brother, I was always stuck in net when we played road hockey. I didn't really have a choice. He's much bigger than I am, so he kind of told me what to do when we were younger there. So I think I got used to just being in net, and when it came time to play in ice hockey, I think that's just kind of fit for me, was to go in net. And the parts I enjoy about being a goalie is that it's not just a battle against the other team. It's a battle with yourself as well. Every shot you want to save, and I feel that every goal I should have had, no matter what happened, even if it went off our player's stick and in. There's still something that I feel that I could have done to make that save. So I think that's what I enjoy most about it, is just the challenge, is with the team, with the opposing team, with your own team, and with yourself. How do I focus on the game? I like to stay calm. I'm not I don't get too crazy, and most of my teammates have kind of told me that I'm the most normal goalie they've ever met, so that's a good thing, I guess. Usually goalies are usually get pegged to be pretty crazy and pretty wild or nutty, but I like to stay calm. I have a couple of routines before the game, like warming up or visualizing the play, and use a lot of visualization to get myself ready. But for the most part, it's just staying calm and just get excited. To be honest, it's sometimes it's tough. Sometimes you're tired. Sometimes your body's sore. Sometimes you're a little nervous about the opponents that you're about to face. If they're a good team, but for me, it's staying calm, but at the same time getting excited that I get to go out there and play hockey, and that's the thing I love to do most. So just get excited for the game and while staying calm.
I mean, right from a young age, he always had the ability to make some pretty great saves. He has that athletic ability that you don't really see in a lot of people. He was always sprawling around and making some saves that you never thought he'd be able to make. So. Right from a young age, and when he started going to hockey schools, you can kind of tell that he got it, and that he was going to actually be a professional hockey player.
Well, I always wore number 1, and for the sole purpose, I think my parents were like, if you want to be the number 1 goalie, you got to wear number 1. So that was, I wore number 1 for the longest time, and then I realized that was kind of dumb. But when I went to play junior, the number 1 was taken, so I just went for number 31, and at the time Curtis Joseph was one of my favorite goalies, and he played for the Toronto Maple Leafs, which is the team I grew up watching. They're 10 minutes down the road or 15 minutes down the road, so he was my favorite goalie at the time, and he wore number 31, so I decided to go with that, and ever since it's kind of stuck. He was a little different than most of the goalies at that time period. A lot of goalies were as they so-called butterfly goalies, and it was kind of they just went down the butterfly and made saves from there. But he mixed that a bit with just kind of being a little unorthodox, and that's how I kind of was growing up, and still am a little bit today. I mean, I still would probably consider myself a butterfly goalie, where I'm in good position, and I usually use the same routine to make the save, but there's times where you'll see me flopping around and having to make sprawling save, because sometimes I get out of position. And that was the same as him. He kind of did whatever it took to stop the puck, and sometimes it didn't look that great, but he was very good at it, and I kind of like that about him. And the same as I'm sure some of you guys know that of Tim Thomas for the Boston Bruins. He's the same kind of way. He he doesn't really have a style, but you know, he battles hard for every shot, and that's kind of what I liked about Cujo and what I like about Timmy Thomas. Yeah, I'd never been to Scotland before. I'd never been out of North America before my trip here. When I heard that there's an opportunity for me to play out here and see a different part of the world, I was quite excited. My favorite thing about this place is the people that I've met, and everyone's so nice here, and they've made me feel very welcome, and my teammates and the fans, and everyone's made me feel welcome, and that's probably been the best part. And I've enjoyed myself. Like I said, I've gone quite a bit of places. I've seen, I think I've done 4 castle tours, which is something new for me. I mean, back in Canada, we don't have anything like that, and I've never seen anything like that. So that's been pretty special. I mean, I've just been enjoying myself here so far. The Scottish teammates, they're a little different. I mean, they're good guys. They're all pretty funny. They're all pretty quick-witted. You got to watch what you say around them, or else they'll make you feel pretty silly. It's been fun in the room. We get along really well, and we're constantly joking with one another and kind of making fun of each other. So it makes it fun to come to the rink every day. I love the arena. Growing up, I played in a arena similar to this, where it was quite old, and they had stands going all the way around the rink like this, and I love this place. It gets pretty loud on those game days, and probably my favorite part is when the team starts chanting Pitton, or when I make a nice save and they start going nuts. These people here seem to know their hockey, and when they get behind us, it makes a big difference. Yeah, it's pretty special that I get to play for a team that's been around this long. To wear that jersey, that's 75th year anniversary, is quite special, and I'm very honored to be here for it.
He's definitely a cool guy. I know back home he's always been the one to have the following. He's got a lot of friends, and he's just generally a nice person. You can't really go wrong when you want to hang out with him. He wears his heart on his sleeve for the most part. He's gonna shoot you straight, and doesn't really ever have a bad thing to say about anybody.